This is a bit of an experiment, so let me know how you guys like this. We're on Tarot Talk, but my name is Veroosh. So we're going to take a first card look at our current situation. Six of Pentacles, very nice. That's Moon in Taurus. I think Moon's heading into Taurus right now, so this is apt. This is a timeless reading, but at the time of reading, the Moon is about to enter Taurus, I think tomorrow. So we're talking about some kind of balance coming back into a situation. There's balance restored, financial equality, sharing with others. So sharing resources and maybe receiving something for the times that you have helped others or connected with others. There's like a balancing and an understanding. I see this as a card of trust. So if you're wondering about a relationship, this is signaling that there's high trust in the relationship that we are looking at. So very nice, stable card. We're going to look at the Lenormand next. Just 3 cards: the Moon, the Book, and the Tree. Okay. If you're noticing pausing between how I'm reading, I'm actually taking notes on the side. So I'll be coming back and forth. It should be seamless, but if you just notice things jump around, that's what's going on. So right away, I'm getting the message that there's a secret that is being kept from you, or that someone is about to tell you, and it has to do with a very close friendship that you have. And so this secret has been keeping you from something, and when that secret is disclosed, I think that that's going to change things for you and really help you towards a direction that you've been going anyway. So this is an overdue secret information coming through. It comes from the fact the Moon in the Lenormand is a slightly different card than in the tarot, so it suggests that there's an admiration here. So it's your good qualities have brought in the right type of attention, have brought in the right type of alignment, and so you're about to hear something, and that's going to bring you stability. So very, very nice cards. Look for the Moon in Taurus. It's there every single month. So look up online any kind of calendar. Look for when the Moon is in Taurus for that to transpire. Let's take a look a little bit deeper. What's going on? I'm a terrible shuffler. You guys can just ignore. I'm also very rusty at this, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So we have the Star, Wheel of Fortune. Look, good things are coming. Let's see. And this is a Polish deck. We have the Hierophant. Look, all trumps. This is a big deal. Something big is happening around you, something that is fated, and something that is going to change things for you for the better. It may involve school, but it can also involve some kind of a relationship, possibly within your marriage if you're partnered up. There's something really happening here that is bringing people together or circumstances together. So let's just go over the signs that we have here. So we have Moon in Taurus and Taurus represented. So there's a lot of Taurus energy in this reading. Jupiter is represented as well. So we have Wheel of Fortune ruled by Jupiter and the star, which is Aquarius. So fixed signs also, including Scorpio and Leo as well. I have another deck of cards. I'm just pulling what's nearby. I'm not super organized today. Let's see what else we get. We'll do 5 this time for more clarity on what's going on. These 2 came out together. The Moon's out again. Moon, ring, child. Oh, your childlike quality. A child again, double child. This deck has 2 children. Children, dog. Okay. Friendship and fish. Okay. So I'm still working out how to do these readings, so if it's a little messy, bear with me. This is involving children, but also your childlike quality is bringing someone in, opening up to them. There could be a proposal that is being made, although I think that this is more to do with friendship, and with proposal, I would suggest that that's some kind of offer of becoming closer. Definitely friendship involved. There's a connection between people that's of a childlike essence, so there's a fundamental understanding between who they are or how they are, and this is leading to success, financial improvement. And this is why I'm thinking that, like, maybe for marriage, it might be marriage, but that's only a small percentage of you. For many people that will be things like, increased financial wealth, maybe someone at work with whom you're getting close with, or maybe someone in your personal life that you're bonding with that's actually helping you grow or helping with your success and work and financial abundance and all of these things. Very nice card so far. Yeah, so there's a real bond that's bringing you together. I think it's someone who you already know or with whom you have a great connection. There's a likeness here. In many astrological contexts that could be called soulmates, twin flames energy. That's how I would see those two come up. But just let's keep it like neutral language. Just two people are very similar. They're very, very close to one another in who they are and what they represent. Or maybe they're both beginning something new, and there's like a lot of hope. And the dog is wonderful because that just means that they can trust each other, with the outcome being fish, suggesting that there's success as the outcome of this project or whatever is beginning. Very, very nice cards. Now let's pick some clarifying tarot. And then we have the 9 of Cups and the Princess of Wands. And tell me in the comments which parts you like better and what you want more of. Ask me about the reading in the comments. That will help us make the reading better. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles and the Emperor. And then we have the High Priestess and the Lust card, which is Leo in this deck. This is the top deck. Sorry that. And then the 7 of Swords and the Tower. Wow, that's a surprise. On the bottom is the Chariot. We're going to clarify this because I'm not going to leave you guys on that. There is someone giving up on a situation, walking away, and that's leading to a fundamental change. But I think that there's a redirection in your energy. That's you in the center. So there's something that you were doing or someone with whom you're connected with that was coming through in an energy of insistence or persistence. So energy that was about having to or insisting upon or kind of like gluttony or overpowering energy. So not looking at the structural aspect of what's happening in your life and just trying to push very hard towards something. I think that that's not going to work at this time. And I think that there's like clarity and you see things happen. There's a overabundance of things in this reading, in this spread. Overabundance means there's too much emotion, there's too much insistence in one direction, not the other cards that I'm describing. This is something else. There's over emotional, too much drama, too many mix-ups, too much aggression, all that stuff. You'll know what I'm talking about in your life. It can be a person or a situation that you're involved in. That's not working, but there's something else that is working out that is going to yield for you that kind of outcome. It could be tied to a Cancer person or a person with lots of Cancer placements, but not necessarily so. This is about overcoming something. So maybe this is an adjustment with that person, or it could be a completely different situation that supersedes every negativity that's been going on. At the center of this is the Emperor, which is friendship. It is business. It can be a marriage. We're getting lots of signs of marriage and relationships. If you're in a marriage right now, this could be signifying that there was a fight or some kind of disagreement, and that disagreement is transforming. There's a learning opportunity here from the Tower to the Chariot. The Tower with certain cards is amazing. And so with the Chariot on the bottom, this suggests that there's like flipping of the switch, from a dark room to light. Transformation, shifts, improvements, changes. There have been changes around you to do with money, business, work. And I think you've needed time to process that, or someone has needed time to process this. You are coming into your own to understand what that is about and what is so important about this. And these cards, the 9 of Cups, the Princess of Wands, and the 7 of Cups, that's Venus in Scorpio, okay? So this is Jupiter again, Jupiter in Pisces, so very emotional moments here. Princess of Wands is water and fire. That's her elemental dignity. So we have this like big gust and rush of energy that actually spoils itself. So this is over enjoyment, overindulgence in enjoyment. So it's not stable and falls apart. Not completely, but it seems as though there's something that was making a situation overly unstable. And this keeps coming back to me. So there could have been an overindulgence in something that led to instability, but then it's getting brought back around to something at its center, a relationship or a business that it's at its center. It feels as though it was almost pushed out of the way. Something was pushed out of the way, or it lost its footing, but then it comes back in, and then that overindulgence gets reeled in, and the instability breaks and is reinforced by deeper desires, commitments, precedents. So I think that that's like a breakdown of the instability that you've been experiencing. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Mary L. Tarot for the Tower for this whole Nine of Swords. That's Mars and Gemini. Then we have the Emperor again. So something involving father, husband, relationship, and the Six of Swords. Some kind of moving on towards a new situation. King of Pentacles, we have to cover him up a little bit here on the bottom of this. So if there was a stress dynamic within a situation and there's a resolution to move forward, move on, move past. I have the original painting that this is the basis of. This is a very traditional old painting of two kids walking across a bridge, and there's a lightning storm and an angel is taking them across. So this is an original painting, but it's based off of symbolism from a very old painting. I think it's a Catholic painting, and many Catholic homes have this image. You might know it. So this is like bridge over troubled territory, because it's a storm, troubled waters with protection. And this is the Chariot card, the angel coming in to protect the children. Overall, it seems as though there may have been certain instability, but these cards are phenomenal, right? Like they're the promise of love, the promise of happiness, companionship, success, unwavering movements. If there were some temporary disturbances to that, the Emperor steps in, which could be a father figure, or the masculine male figure intervenes and creates balance. So this is the Bral Talej oracle cards. Let's pick 3 for this. So we have doubting. So doubt overtook a situation. Okay. They're very like explicit. They're energy cards. Weak energy. Small doubt. Not much. Yeah, I didn't feel like it could overpower. And then generating and birth 82. So there's definitely a transformative moment from a weak moment of doubt towards stepping into the path that you were meant to go down. A birth of a situation, sure-footedness, a return of confidence, bonds, and success moving forward, success in business. Let's pick the angels for clarity. Deception. There was a lie. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I was going to finish up here, but I'm not going to leave you guys on this. So maybe this is what caused the instability. Let's go back with the Mary L. Tarot. They're in here I can put them back in. 9 of Swords, Emperor, and the 6 of Swords. Mary L. is one of my favorite decks, so I like it. Okay, so let's see. Deception. What's going on with this deception? Empress. There she shows up with the masculine. 10 of Cups and King of Swords. Happiness with the King of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. There's a hidden secret, and that came up with the book, right? There's a secret in the situation. It's not what you think it is. I kind of know what this is, and in other people, clients, readings, I know what this is referring to. But it's a secret that is making the relationship that you're in or the dynamics that you're in seem as though there's deception in the situation. And maybe someone is misreading the information as deception directed at them. Maybe your partner thinks that there is deception being directed at them, but it's a completely separate situation. Someone is saying that they're happy with someone, but they're not. And so there's a lie that is being told or misrepresenting. And so if you're the person who's hearing this, you're picking up on the fact that there's a lie, but you don't know exactly what it is. It's the false happiness in a relationship. The King of Swords may be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but this is not necessarily so. Oftentimes for my readings, he represents an overly controlling partner, someone who potentially is manipulating, somebody who's forcing a situation. This could be actually you if you're the feminine and the Emperor is under there somewhere. And there could be someone else, maybe a boss or someone else. Maybe you're telling your husband that everything's fine, but maybe your boss is pushing you in a way that's not comfortable for you. And so you're hiding it and your partner's picking up on that. And so they think that maybe you're being disloyal or something else, but it's really about you having a situation here with the King of Swords, hiding the truth about a situation. I'm kind of unsatisfied with this right now. Maybe it's just because I'm starting, but let's take a look a little bit deeper. So we have the Hierophant again, strong Taurus energy. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Wands. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, that was one of our cards before. And Justice. And we have the 6 of Cups. Fulfillment of wishes. You know, I really think that there is restriction. There's a secret that is around this situation. Somebody is not moving the way that they want to, but I don't think it's within the relationship. But the fact it's a secret is affecting the relationship. I feel as though someone's being held from being where they want to be. They're physically held back or they're manipulated into staying in something. Ace of Cups. But this is reassuring that I'm describing what that problem was, this kind of anxious feeling, trapped feeling moment. But there's a change of fortune. This is actually the 3 of Swords. There's an acceptance of something, letting go of something, of a situation, maybe telling the truth or being honest about something. And out of that comes fulfillment. The thing you've been waiting for is here, and a new beginning in love. Okay, so I'm satisfied with this now. I hope you like this reading. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to make the energy real. This is Tarot Talk. My name is Veroosh. I'm doing readings on Tarot Talk with Tarot so I can focus on astrology on the main channel. Let me know how you like this. If you want it to be longer, shorter, let me know. If you're interested in specific type of readings, I can do it all for you guys. Thanks for checking out my channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.